Hello, welcome back to Trailer Trash. Remember when I said I should stop covering trailers on non-main trailer channels on YouTube? Well, this is another one from the same one as the last one, Meanwhile on Earth. And I checked ahead of time. There are quite a few comments on this one. Maybe that's what I should do instead. But it's like these trailers came out 6 days ago or something, and you get 3 comments on them. Like, why? The hell? But this one I just had to cover, though, because it's called With Love and a Major Organ. I couldn't not. Let's check it out. Wait. Are all these made up? Like, hold on. For one, Cineverse sounds completely made up. Fandor, artfully entertaining, it says in a really weird font. What is that font? I know that font. Film option. Okay. Common Knowledge Films. It's like they just had to come up with names for studios to make it seem like there's a lot of work and budget behind this. That's just what I get from it. Not often you get trailers for artsy films. It's not often, unless my speakers are broken, it's not often you get a trailer that itself is done artfully. Note the lack of audio. Oh, closed captions. Subtitles, closed captions are unavailable, so hopefully it's intentional and my speakers aren't just busted. But yeah, notice the lack of not audio, but dialogue. It's interesting. They just not get the dubbing, the whatever, the voiceover. What do they call that? The audio fixes in before the trailer, or is this really? Because it works to an extent, you know. There's tension and such when you can't hear any dialogue, but people are clearly talking and saying things, and there's a story unfolding before you. But after a while, it just seems like, again, my speakers are broken or something. What if a broken heart could be fixed? By removing it. Aw, man. That's not the organ I wanted it to be about. I thought it'd be about a penis. How about the cochlear? No, I said that right. Shut up. The ear, I don't know, whatever part of your ear lets you hear. I'm sure there's many things working together for that to happen, because that's what the audience is missing watching this trailer. Anyway. interesting. Again, are we gonna go see this in theaters or fat chance? But are we gonna see this movie on a streaming site or pirated somehow? And there's not gonna be any dialogue because that's what the trailer is making me think. I thought it was just being an artsy trailer, but it could very well be. I mean, this is incredible because, like, especially since I've never matured since I was 13. I was making fun of this movie for maybe being funny and tongue in cheek and about dicks. But it seems like a straight up artsy like film, like very pretentious maybe. I kind of like some of the ideas they're going with it. At least it's not like in black and white, I guess. But still, I can't help but wonder how up its own ass it's gonna be. I mean, and also just the concept of, oh, you can remove your own heart. I get it's kind of a, for some reason it makes me think of Eternal Sunshine. Just like, I assume when you remove your heart, it's fresh slate. You're unburdened by emotion, like a Vulcan. Second time Star Trek's come up. It's interesting to me, especially since I always had this issue. David Lynch comes to mind, where David Lynch can make movies like Eraserhead, like Mulholland Drive, just very strange, very, again, pretentious filmmaking, abstract filmmaking. And for the most part, no one ever calls him out on being a hack or up his own ass. So how come he gets away with it, but with other people, they make movies like that, and it's just like, I don't, it looks dumb because of how artistic it's trying to be, Maybe not this so much, but it's like, how come he can get away with it? What is it about Lynch's films, or maybe David Lynch himself, where he could be praised for what he makes? Everybody else who does something similar, they're just a hack. It's interesting. Think about that next time. Watch a very avant-garde film. Second time the word avant-garde's come up this week, I mean. And try to appreciate it as much as you appreciate a David Lynch film. I guess, again, this would have to go with, you'd have to enjoy David Lynch's films as well. Maybe that's my problem. I like some avant-garde, I gotta stop saying that word, abstract films, but others I'm just like, it's trying too hard. It's interesting. It's an interesting thing. Anyway, let's see what the comments have to say. I can't even fathom, but this also, again, a different subscription channel rather for trailers, so maybe people are more classy here in a world where you have to read lips. I was just talking with somebody the other day about how popular the phrase "in a world" was in trailers, and it's like, how come most trailers back then, I forgot the voice actor's name, St. John, anyway, how come they all started with "in a world"? Like, how come that was actually a thing? Movies saying, trailers starting with the phrase "in a world." Also, how come we don't still do that? Where's the voiceover trailers? I think I mentioned this way back when I started Trailer Trash. Typically, you get just the dialogue, no voiceover, just dialogue. But what's wrong with voiceover? Like, did that guy have the market on voiceovers? Is it too soon to go back to doing voiceovers? I guess we've seen a couple, and there have been a couple that do voiceovers, but it was such a trope back in the early 2000s, and I guess that was the only time it was in. Maybe 80s and 90s too, I don't know. But yeah, why not bring that back? Why just blank screen with dialogue, slowly zooming in and music going blah. You know, how come that's the new trend? Never understood that. March Harrison 3837 says, I thought they stopped making silent movies back in the 30s. You got him. Remember when I said at least it wasn't in black and white? It's actually a good point. It was a silent film for sure. This person says, would be nice to have a sound working. Like a sound? You got a sound. It was the music, the soundtrack. ... Am I supposed to guess what they are saying? Thinking emoji? Sure, let's play that game. Hold on. There, I think she's saying I'm depressed. Really, like, I'm not good at reading lips, but maybe here she's saying I hate people like you. Hold on. No, there's too many syllables going on there. And here, this guy's going, I got no dick. No, okay. that's enough of that. Interesting trailer. Certainly has people just really, really wanting to watch it. Like these comments. This is how you guarantee no one will watch your movie, lol. WTF. Question mark? Looks below average. Nigel Rodriguez. Spelled wrong. I feel like I've seen that commenter before. Anyway, yeah, because if we learned anything about film goers, film enjoyers, movie watchers, the video film enthusiasts, you know, we've learned one thing about them, and it's that they have very discerning tastes. They have very, very artistic tastes when it comes to filmmaking. You try something fancy like have no audio, and they're right on it. They're like, oh man, this is an art piece. Surely this is something I gotta go see and appreciate and take in emotionally. Yeah, clearly. Man, I remember, it still pisses me off to this day. I remember when Sin City was coming out, the movie Sin City, black and white film, for the most part. And, you know, artistic, yes, but made to look like the comics. And I just remember in class in high school, some girl was like, oh, it looks dumb because it's in black and white. It hurt me. It hurt. I mean, talk about being pretentious, which is another word I've been using too much now. But I'm just like, I don't know. Like, yeah, you can hate something, or maybe not hate it, but not be interested in something because of the way it looks, I guess. You know, book by its cover and all that jazz. But it's just like, what is it going to take for you to enjoy a movie? You know, like, yeah, you say it looks dumb because it's in black and white, but pretty soon you're going to say it looks dumb because it's not 3D. You're going to say it looks dumb because it doesn't have a superhero in it. You know? It's like, what's it going to take? You got to broaden your horizons and get cultured, you bitch. Sorry. That's going to be my take on whatever this was. With love and a major organ. Again, really pissed that I was baited and switched. I fell for the bait and switch. That's how that works. Because you say major organ, and my immature adolescent mind thinks something different.